Hi again. Welcome back to another tutorial. And if you're new here, my name is Haley and welcome to PrintsWell University. Okay, so hear me out. If you're still typing your guest addresses one by one in InDesign, we're going to have to fix that today because there is a way better way to do this. In today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how to guest address multiple envelopes in InDesign using data merge. This is going to save you so much time and you're going to thank me for it. All right, so let's hop right into it. Okay, so first things first, let's go ahead and set up our document. And as you can see, I've opened up the A7 Euroflap envelope template. This is what I'll be working on today and designing on. This just helps me stay within the safe margins and making sure that I'm following PrintsWell print guidelines. Okay, next we're gonna grab the text tool. So I'm gonna click that guy and let's make a box here. This is where all of your data is gonna populate. So let's go ahead and position it the way we would on the envelope. Okay, so I have that set up exactly how I personally want it. Now let's move on. At this point, we're gonna wanna have all of our addresses ready to go. And this should be set up in a CSV file using Google Sheets or Excel. And if you're not familiar with that, I'll show you really quick what mine looks like. This is my Excel sheet that I have set up for InDesign. And as you can see, I have all of my columns here listed across the top, which is name, address line 1, address line 2, city, state, and zip. One of the things I do want to go over with you guys today is, as you can see right here on this fourth row, I have lost my zero. That zip code started off with a zero, and it's very normal for Excel to drop it. So I'm going to show you how to fix that. We're going to highlight this column and this column only. We're going to go up here to Format, and then we're going to click Cells. And then we're going to click Special under Number, and then Zip Code, and then OK. And then we got our zero back. Fun fact, anytime that you reopen this file, it's going to do that. So this process will have to happen again and again. Make sure that you're completing this step before you data merge. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and save this file. I've already typed out my name. I know where it's going, and I'm going to click comma separated values, CSV. Make sure you click that and then hit save. And if you get this little message up at the top, just ignore it. Alrighty, let's head back over into InDesign. Okay, so now that we're back, let's go ahead and merge those addresses. I'm going to start off by clicking Windows and scrolling down all the way to Utilities. And then I'm going to hit Data Merge. And there's three lines right here. I'm going to select Data Source, and then we're going to go find our CSV file. There it is right there. Perfect. We're going to click Open. First, let's go ahead and attach all of our information to our text box. If everything imports correctly, you will see all of your fields pop up right here with a little T icon next to them. This T right here means that InDesign has recognized this information correctly, which is great. Now click inside of your text box and we're going to build the address using these fields. And you can click to insert them in this order. So name, and I'm going to hit return to come down. Address line 1, address line 2. And for city and state, I'm going to put them together. So let's come down, click city, and then I'm going to put a comma right after there, hit space, and then click state. And then we're going to come down again and put the zip. And before we do anything else, let's check the preview box here so we can get an idea of what it's going to look like. As you can see, there is a space here. That is for our second address line that are in some of our addresses. And I could show you how to fix that in just one moment. But first, let's go ahead and make sure we're happy with everything. This is now a good time to customize anything if that's what you'd like to do. So let's say I want to take the name and give it a different font. Let's do this. And I want it to be pink. Okay, so cute. I love that. All right, so I'm going to preview, make sure I love everything else. Ignore the spaces there. I'm going to show you how to fix that. But I'm satisfied with this. I love the way this looks. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to remove my template before I merge my data, and then I'm ready to merge. So we're going to click the Create Merge Document button here. And under records to merge, we're going to make sure that all records is selected, and under records per document page, single records is selected. And then we're just going to go through our little folders here, and on the options page, you see the button right here for remove blank lines for empty fields. This is that part where it's going to take out that empty space for the second address line. So we're going to make sure that that is checked marked, and then we're going to hit OK. And let's see what we're working with. Remove this. Okay. So there is all of our addresses right there in front of us. They look great in seconds, y'all. We were able to do that in seconds. I just saved y'all so much time. I love this feature. It's so helpful and so beneficial, especially whenever you're doing hundreds of these. So let's go ahead and save these really quick. So I'm going to export these. Okay, so I gave it a cute little name. I know where it's going, and it is Adobe PDF Print. So we're going to click Save, and it's going to bring us to these other settings here. And as you see, I already have my PrintsWell Print preset set up, and this is what that looks like. I'll kind of take you through everything so you can kind of get a look really quick. And this is for the envelope. Alrighty. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to hit Export. Okay, so it should have exported. Let's go ahead and send it over for print. All right, so I'll meet you over there in the PrintsWell portal. Welcome to the PrintsWell portal. This is where we submit all of our orders. I'm going to start off by clicking Start Order here, and then we're going to click Envelopes. And what size we used was the A7. And I am in the mood for an eggshell Euroflap. Eggshell white. All right, so let's select this product. Make sure that you're putting in the amount of files that you have in that variable printing file. In my case, it's 26. Okay, and yes, we do want printing on the front. You can do printing on the front and back. Just make a separate file for the back side, and which would be a return address. So you don't need a bunch of different files for that, just one. But in this case, we're just doing the front. A little reminder, when you are printing multiple envelopes like this, make sure that you are selecting variable front so it knows that this is a variable printing job. All right, so let's browse for our file. All right, there it is right there. We're gonna go ahead and submit that. So it's uploaded and it's about to give us a cute little preview. Aw, cute. Could be a little bigger, but I am happy with it. All right, so let's move on. Gonna hit next and then add to cart. And you'll put the rest of your information in, and that's pretty much it. Yep, that's it. Pretty simple and super easy and quick. InDesign does all of the work for you, and this is so beneficial if you are doing big weddings or have just a big mailing list in general. I really hope that you're able to learn something today, and if this video did help you, please like and subscribe, and we will see you in the next tutorial. Thank you. Bye.